Okay, it's moving day. We have officially moved. All of our things are in a home. And thank goodness for all of our family and friends that helped us move because it got done so quickly. And everything's in here. We just have to put it in its place. It's a bit chaotic right now, as you can see. But, you know, it's all going to come together in due time. This is the main area here. Things are just kind of askew, out and about. But we're going to get everything in its place. And it's going to be awesome. So here's a little time lapse for you.
Yeah, so this isn't really a very satisfying time lapse. There's you're not going to really see a great end result, but this is just us unpacking some things and then me organizing the office a little bit.
All right, well, night one in the house. You always have a story for night one, right? Not crazy story, but just kind of weird. I'm about to set up the Apple TV here to get, a show going. And I'm hearing this noise that sounds like a baby crying, but like it's like a baby crying, but not like, I don't know how to describe it. It just sounded like a child or a toddler or something, like at our garage door. A garage door over there. So I'm like, what the heck is that noise? Like, is there a toddler at our garage door who like ran away from another backyard or something? I don't know. I don't know what to think. I'm like, I gotta go like check out the garage situation. So I'm walking over here and there's a freaking cat. There's a cat in our house over there by the yellow bin. A cat is in our house looking around for me and meowing loudly. And I'm like, what are you doing in the house? Get the heck out of here. And so I start walking towards it and it gets scared, obviously. And it runs back through the doggy door. And I like look out there and the cat's like looking at me on the patio. And I open the door and it like climbs up the wall. I'm like, excuse me? Why are you in my house? Like some nerve of that cat. Incredible. Anyway, so we gotta get rid of that cat somehow. I don't know what it'll take, but we got a cat problem. Hopefully Winnie can take care of that for us. But yeah, that was a weird experience from night one for you. All right, it is night two. And my sunburn looks horrific. I'm just gonna back up a little bit so you don't see it as much. We did get back from Hawaii recently, as in a couple days ago. So my sunburn is healing nicely. And by nicely, I mean, it looks disgusting. We're looking really good here in the house. We've moved pretty much everything in. Well, we have everything in. We just need to put it where it goes. And that's just taking time. But we have some good progress here. Got some grandparent memorabilia up here. This area still looks just not moved in just because we have to finish up touch-ups on the wall right there. But kitchen still looks like a disaster. Everything is pretty much in the cupboards and can be found easily, but there's still a lot of other chaos going on just because we're in the middle of projects at the same time. But we got these two little things built here by Britt to add some storage to the house, to the kitchen. Room's still a mess, but we did sleep in a bed last night, so that was good. I'm grateful for that. We got a gallery wall up and going, so that's kind of neat. Britt put that up and designed that and everything. Got the bookshelf from grandmother put up there. Grandmother on Britt's side. We've got pretty much a family room going on. Winnie's little crate over here. We've got a nice little area over here that Britt put together. Cool little table we got. We've got the extra room that will soon be the podcast area and the snuggle area. Winner, you cuddling? You cuddling hard?
I just went behind that couch.
Oh, good. Okay. Got the desk set up going. A couple things I still gotta put in place. We also have Wi-Fi. It's behind the couch. I ordered another cable so that we could route that actually underneath the desk so that it's not behind the couch. It's all coming along. Got some random stuff in the closet, but we're getting there. I need to get some footage of you before you finish the project.
Can I say I'm just super fast?
Wow,
So
look
I'm
at
really
your
bad at
project.
And we're gonna need to get more wood.
How much more? Where is it gonna stop?
Oh. Well, there's about that big of a gap.
Oh, wait, you're done.
Yeah, these ones are done. These ones are up.
That's all the wood. That's
No,
not all the wood I
I have
could.
all these.
Oh, it blended so well
I
into
know,
the
it's like
wood.
the same color.
It blended into the floor. I couldn't even tell.
Yeah.
That was
So we're gonna
really
need to get more
weird.
wood. Also, it slopes, so like that part, there's about that big of a gap. So I'm trying to think of something that we can do to cover that little part. I think it'll be good if we get like a solid, like a thin piece to go.
I thought you had that piece that we bought.
No.
We bought a little piece. We bought an extra piece that is.
We
sort of-
did.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought about this.
Yeah. Well, I think you thought about it for the corner, but I think it would work for that
I'm so smart.
as long as it's long enough.
We're gonna have to go to Home Depot.
Well,
Also,
we're going to Home Depot
I'm
anyway.
so cool because I'm super strong. Most of these are kind of bent, so I just put the bottom in, pull it over,
Boom.
and then I gotta like.
Yep. Gotta use your muscles. Wow. That's gonna be a cool little wall.
Yeah, it'll be nice. So we're gonna stain it a dark brown. It kind of seems like
It
it'll
will
be
match-
the color of like, well,
it'll
everything
match.
else.
That over there.
Um,
Hey, winner.
I was thinking though,
What's
too,
up?
'cause we're gonna have to do cutouts around some of the like electrical boxes, and so we'll be able to use these like.
That's
You know?
true. Yeah.
Have to make some cuts.
Yeah,
but
we are gonna need to figure that one out. Welcome back. It's another day. I'm very tired today. Hi everyone. Hi. It's Winnie here. We've gotten some good things accomplished the past couple days. I haven't been good at filming anything. Some of the stuff just doesn't look very fun to watch. But yesterday we got a few things done. Britt was able to get started on this little wall. We had to go to Home Depot to get some more wood for it, but that's gonna get done hopefully today. Oh, light fixtures in the bathrooms, and then little hooks and stuff to make the bathrooms actually functional. So now our bathroom is like, you can actually like see yourself in a mirror. You can take a shower without getting water everywhere because there's now a curtain there. Today, we're gonna try to finish up this wall, this wood wall here. And then I'm gonna try to make a frame, a door frame, and stain that door frame. Instead of recreating an archway, we're just gonna make a door frame that will hopefully kind of match some of the wood vibes that we have going on. I'm very tired, as I said earlier. I had a pretty bad headache later in the day, and I was like, you know what, I might regret this, but I'm gonna take an Excedrin because it really hurts. So I did, I took an Excedrin. And I did not fall asleep until I think a little after 5 a.m. It's 10 now, and I took a while getting out of bed, so I really probably got like 4 hours of sleep. So I'm pretty exhausted. And I think part of what didn't help that situation was that I didn't have a lot to eat. And so I think there was just full, going on? A lot of caffeine going on and not a lot of like food to absorb it. I don't know if that's how it works, but it feels right to me. Anyway, join us for the day. They're coming along nicely for the frame here. We've got the inside frame all measured out. I also have the outside frame all measured out. The thing that we have run into now, for some reason I didn't measure right. And there's a fun gap going on in between where these frames need to be. I thought I accounted for that, but I guess I did not. So we are going to run to Home Depot as a date to get some more wood so that we can finish this project. I want to have it done tonight. Look at this wall, it's complete. Pretty much. It's all nailed in, so that's done. But we need to go back with some more wood filler, like so. We got that all complete all the way to the edge. Had to make some sketchy cuts here for these little pieces, but it all worked out. Didn't lose any fingers, so we just got to stain all that. because it'll be a cool contrast between the wall and the floor. And then that frame that I'm making right now will also be stained to match that. We got a salesman at the door for ADT, who I rejected kindly. When are you going to be ready to go to Home Depot as a date?
Whenever. I just need to finish this slide. I guess I can stop here.
Yeah, I guess you can.
I guess I can.
We have to go get some more wood to finish this up. Okay, goodbye.
So after I had gotten more wood, I went ahead and started nailing things in with the nail gun. Obviously these are all pre-measured and everything, so I'm just kind of installing things in here, putting in the middle part of the door jamb, the midsection, and then I had also needed to put in additional pieces of wood in between this piece I'm putting in right now and the mid piece. So this is kind of the after result.
All right, well, it got a lot messier than anticipated, and I'm gonna have to clean this up again just because I needed more drywall to come out of there for everything to fit. But this is kind of what it looks like for right now before it has been stained and everything. So I need to put wood filler in all the little nail holes and kind of patch up that drywall a little bit, and then we should be complete. 45-degree angles don't look amazing, so don't pay too much attention to that. I learned some things. It looks fun. It looks good right now, really even. Good. I like the knots and the wood pattern going on. Winner, you excited? Give me a smile. There's a smile. Yeah, there's a smile. I was just sanding for quite a while indoors, so I'm a little congested. Got some sneezes going on. Here's some progress on the frame. So here it is. Looks very similar, although it has a bunch of wood filler all over it that still needs sanding. So as you can see, I kind of sanded up to like this point on the interior frame and then both sides, each room. So it still needs sanding at like this portion, so like half of it, and then just needs staining. So I'm really pleased with how this side came out, because I was a little sad that I had measured incorrectly, and now I had to fill in a couple pieces of wood, but now it's like you wouldn't even know. Look at that. The beauty of wood filler and sanding. That's awesome. I'm really liking how it came out. But again, still a work in progress, so things are still coming together, but I'm liking it so far. I just had to vacuum out everything because everything got really dusty, as you can see. I just got done sanding the rest of this, so my arms are tired and they feel like they're gonna fall off. I got it all smoothed out. All the wood filler is gone. So I'm gonna stain it now. I just gotta clean up all the dust on the floor from that whole mess. But it is coming together. We're almost done.
So I had never stained anything in my life. This is the first project I've ever used stain on some wood, and it was really satisfying. It was a little shocking when I first did it. My first few brush strokes, I was not expecting it to be that dark, but really enjoyed the way it looked. Had no problem with it. I was just kind of like, whoa, that's really dark. But it was really beautiful. Loved how it turned out, so I went through and brushed over it, and then, as you can see, used a paper towel to make sure it was getting in all the wood grain, and I really liked how it turned out. So very satisfying. I got a little bit on the wall, obviously. I need to go with a paintbrush on some of the edges there, but that is not a problem. Really happy with the way it turned out. This is the laundry room side of things, and I'm really happy how that all blended in really well. I went ahead and took over this project that Britt started. She got kind of busy with school, so this is where I'm just sanding out the wood filler that we put on the nail holes from the nail gun. So I just had to sand that. That took a really long time, and as you can see, it got really messy. And then I went ahead and stained it, and this is just the first coat. I did 2 coats to try to match the door frame that I did, because this was just a little bit too light with this kind of wood, but 2 coats is perfect. That's the end of this episode. come on back for episode 3, see a little bit more of what we've done. And thanks for watching.